take it.
Yo, what up guys, MxgicIQ here, and today I'm bringing you guys my best wheel settings for the Crew Motorfest. I actually set a record on a track with the Asenza my boy Crown Sins is doing a challenge on. If you guys do get the world record, you will be receiving a prize, so make sure you guys go follow him over on Twitch, twitch.tv/CrownSins, in order to find out what the prize is for that challenge. All you got to do is run this track with the actual playlist car and try to top the leaderboard. Right now I'm at the top. I believe I beat the other guy by barely even a millisecond of a millisecond. I don't even know what it was. We pretty much got the same time, at least from what you can see, but I just had that smidge of a pace faster. I made a few mistakes in that run as well, going really wide on some corners, as well as the car wasn't fully dialed in. I didn't have all gold parts, didn't have all the pure and extra pump things that I need, but I have the pro settings for that for you guys as well. At the end of the video, I'm going to show you guys the wheel settings first, kind of with the gameplay in the background, and then I'm going to let the gameplay fully play out in the end, just because I want you guys to be able to see that run, because it was a piece of work and it took a lot of effort. I was going after it for 3 or 4 hours. It was pretty fun, while also trying to stack parts as well. So I appreciate you guys. Without further ado, let's get into the best wheel settings on the Crew Motorfest. This is my personal recommendation. You can adjust it to your liking, but I think this works out perfectly for me, and I've been using it all day and having a great ton of fun on that wheel over there. I am using a Logitech G29 with the same shifter from Logitech as well. So if you guys are curious what my setup is, that's what I'm using, and I'm also on PS5. So I appreciate you guys. Let's get straight into it. Alrighty guys, what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to go down to controls, obviously, and we're going to go over to wheel settings here for wheel controls. I have the force feedback on 85, my damper is 75, my vibration is 40, and I'm using the H shifter plus a manual clutch. That's how I flat foot with those slower shifting cars. Custom preset, we're using 25 linearity, dead zones at 0, and the highest is at 100. Throttle linearity is at 50, dead zones at 0, highest is at 100. Both throttle and brake are at default, so those are your default settings. Now for the clutch, I put everything on 0 and the dead zone on 5 for some reason, but you can knock that down to 0. I believe my clutch was having a little bit of issues for some reason on 0. I don't know what it was, but I essentially did it like that, so you barely have to slip the clutch in order to shift. It makes it way easier to flat foot, okay? So put those all to the left just so it's as easy as possible to shift your car as quickly as possible. It's kind of cheesy what you can do with like cars like the Supra, for example, or even like the Street Tier 1 Boss. What you can do is you can just literally shift faster than everybody else in the grand race if you guys prefer that. Alrighty guys, now I have some pro settings for my Asenza that I have right here, but before that I want you guys to watch the gameplay so you know what car you're going to be setting this up for. You guys can see my world record run, at least for now. All these world records that are set right now are going to get beaten. Everybody's going to earn more legend points, which is going to add more nitrous power and more nitrous refill speed, and a whole bunch of other stuff that's just going to make it so all these records are going to get obliterated, including like nitrochemist and stuff on builds. Right now I just wanted to set the record at least without nitrochemist and without pure and extra pump on some parts, and just do it kind of baseline, because I know the other people running this challenge might not have the perfect builds yet. I know a lot of them were running all pure and extra pump, and I didn't even have all gold parts when I set this, and I'm on wheel, but I really wanted to go for it because I thought it was pretty fun. You guys should definitely go for this challenge. Like I said, go make sure you guys follow Crown Sins over on Twitch. Now let's get into this gameplay before setting up this Asenza with the pro settings. It's gonna get beat anyways, I know, but that's not the point. I can make a best steering wheel settings video with this gameplay if I get it. Oh my god, I beat it. Oh my god, I beat it. I think I beat him by like 0.1, or I lost to him by 0.01. It's one or the other. Oh my god. Bro, I tied it. Bro, what? Alrighty, you guys, I hope you guys enjoyed that gameplay. Now, let's go through the pro settings on my Lamborghini Essenza SCV12. So, starting off with the final drive, we have it at -2. Made the gears a little bit shorter, just because I wanted to be able to engine brake properly, and I just love the gearing set up perfectly for that track. If you were to set it up for Grand Race, you guys can leave it kind of how it is. It's a very minute difference, but I noticed it, and I enjoyed it how it's set up. Brake balance is 55% because I needed it a little bit more towards the rear because I realized when it was more towards the front, ABS is forced off in that race. So since ABS is forced off, your wheels lock up real quick when you're braking. So that's another reason why I actually ended up getting on the wheel, because it's a lot easier to control your braking power with obviously a wheel and your foot instead of an actual, controller using your finger. It's a little bit different. But anyway, going on to the aero here, now we're going to speed through this. We got -2 in the front, -1 in the rear. Now for the suspension, we got +4 towards stiff in the front, +2 towards stiff in the rear. We got -3 towards soft on the damper compression front. We got +12 towards stiff on the damper compression rear. We got +2 on the damper rebound front, and we got +5 on the damper rebound rear. Now, for the roll bars, we have +10 towards stiff, +10 towards stiff, and for the camber on the front, we got -25, and on the rear, we got -0.21. I hope you guys have enjoyed today's video. These are my wheel settings and my pro settings for the Essenza 12. If you guys did enjoy that, make sure you guys leave a like, comment, and subscribe, and tune in for more wheel and driving content on the Crew Motorfest, as well as maybe some more record runs in the future, and some more great tips by Rhino, some cool challenges for me and my friends, and some racing with the Funny Buddies crew and all that and the above. I appreciate you guys for tuning in. It's been MxgicIQ, and I'll see you guys in the next one, and I'm out. Peace.